Hello, Dorothy here at Done by Dorothy, and we are here today. We're working on our Kindred Spirits journal, so I wanted to get back with that and add some more videos up for that. So let's get started. What I'm working on today is I actually got the inspiration from Roxy Creations, Rachel, and I seen her doing these sort of like a hidden flip tuck. And basically what they are, and I've already made two because obviously I have two journals that are going within, or two signatures. Um, and let's find a page. Oh, this one will work. And basically, what they are is they have the little tab that folds over, and you can glue them in. And then you flip them over, and you have one side, you have the second side. But if you open them up, inside you have two small pockets. So those are really cute. So I left the book page on the inside for mine because I like the book page. And I figure if we're going to put all kinds of little tags and stuff, I really don't need to do a whole lot of decoration on the inside. And then the outside, I've sort of collaged and layered and washi. I've used washi on this one. Now, this one I didn't use washi, but I did layer. And this one I actually decided, let me grab a piece of paper here. If I can find a small piece of paper. Oh, yeah, here's one. Like, here's this. So I actually, when I added this one, added a little tuck so you could actually put a small, actually I may just leave that there. Straighten it up a little bit. That would be cute, and it opens up, and then you've got a little journaling spot, and it sort of matches that, which is sort of cute. So, yep, and it just slides in there, and you can hold a little booklet in there. So, and on these on the inside, where these I used washi, these I actually just, you know, those teeny tiny little narrow strips of scrap you have where you tear off the edge. That's what those are. So, and then you can leave the flap decorated or undecorated. I actually like mine sort of decorated because I think it adds a little bit to a page. Um, and you can do all kinds of different lengths and different heights. This one is actually a little bit taller. But as you can see, it depends on how wide you want your pockets to be. So like this one, you know, the pocket's about, oh, an inch and a half, where this one's about an inch. So, yep. So let's get started with that. They're super, super easy to make. I absolutely think they're adorable. Now, when I did these, and this is something you're going to have to sort of make up on your own. I actually doubled up my book pages because these are really thin book pages, and I was worried that they wouldn't have enough structure to them. But after you layer all this on there, you really don't need that second book page. That's just in my opinion on mine. So the first one I did, and then I used the spine side to fold up for my pocket because I sort of want to reinforce. I'm going to do a deep pocket on this one. Square like that. So you're just going to fold it. That's simple. No measuring. Just fold it. And then I unfold mine. And I'm going to fold my flap. And let's do this flap a little wider. That way we'll have a more of an edge, you know, and we can use it when we paper clip it in. Well, you can glue it or paper clip it in. I'm actually going to paper clip mine in. So when I paper clip them in, this is going to be my flap on my other page decorated. So I can actually use it as a tuck spot too. So then fold it back open, and then you're just going to fold this in half. I actually stopped just a hair, about probably a 16th away from where, you know, I folded that so it doesn't get all balky and crazy in there. Okay, so then where you do your flap, you're going to cut along your flap up to the line where you folded, and you're going to cut that square out. Easy. Now I prefer my flap to have a little bit of an angle on each end, and that's just one of those things. If you want it square, you can do that. I don't even care if mine's even. It's just one of those things with me, I guess. And then You're going to go in the middle of your fold because these are going to be your pockets, and you need to cut a triangle out of there. So I just go up to the line where I folded and just a teeny tiny edge. And then just to take the bulk out of the seam, I do a very, very small triangle on each side. This I could actually leave straight, but since I already did that one, I'm going to do this one too. And that just keeps the bulk out of my page. Now this little square, I can keep that and use that for something else. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do with this one? I'm looking at my washi here. You know, there's some green vines in that one. So let's use this green vine washi because it has like, well, you know what? No, I don't use that. Let's use the blue washi. I love this blue washi. I really like it. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on here. Okay. Now I'm making this journal for myself. And since I'm making it for myself, I didn't glue the washi down, and I'll tell you why. Because if it comes loose, I've got my glue. I know I have it, so I can just glue it right back down. However, if you're making it for somebody else, you want to make sure that you throw some glue underneath that washi to hold it down. And I'm just going to throw a little glue on each end of these little flip outs. So that'll make our pockets. And you can mass make these and, have your bases done, especially if you do like just a very monotone cream, a very basic palette. Like, I mean, if you wanted to use like this, it would, I mean, we could put that underneath our washi. That would be cute. But I've already folded my pocket, so I'm not really going to worry about that. So I'm going to fold over. I'm going to go ahead and do my flap. And I am going to use this on my flap because then I can run, some lace and ribbon and all of that. And thanks for everyone for all their comments. Like the way it's coming along. Really do like the way it's coming along too. Super excited. Now, if you're really crazy and you want your sides to be completely even, well, fold your page up, which mine are. That'll never happen again. Ever. And again, make sure you burnish it down. So I have that here. And on my side over here, I'm actually going to do sort of this so it'll flip out. Make sure I have it right side up. Okay, so like if I fold it, okay, if this is my journal page and I have it on here. Maybe I don't want to do that because it's a little too big. What about this one? I could do that and actually have that as a flip out. And if I put some coffee dyed paper on the back, you could actually journal on the back of it. That would be really cute. I'm going to do that. You know what? I'm not even going to use coffee dyed paper because I have this whole page here of this cream, which you could write on. So I'm going to use that. And that'll be cute. That'll give us a nice big journaling spot there. And that'll sort of, add a little decoration to the next page. So, I mean, with using this one and putting the backing on it and all that, obviously, I would use a paper clip. Not. And then I just need to trim up around it. Because no matter how much I try to get it straight when I glue, it always comes up short or wonky on one of the sides. It's always something. Okay, that looks okay there on the back. And see, there's that teeny tiny little hairline of a mess there at the top. It just is, it's inevitable. You know what? I'm not sure. I'm thinking, guys, I'm processing. Give me a second here. What if I put one of these on there and sort of mat it? And then I can use this under the tack. That's what I'm going to do. So see, I changed my mind again, guys. Crafting on the go. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to just take and I'm going to burnish this paper. And as I burnish, it's going to define and show me where the edge is. And by doing that, I don't really have to measure anything. And this should be hopefully pretty close. Then I know I want to have a little bit of a mat, so I'm going to cut about 1/8 of an inch off of where it showed me. So we'll try that. Let's try that and see what it does. Put it over there. First off, first thing I need to do is make sure I have it right side up. Okay, I do. Oh, I cut it at an angle. So hopefully it'll be pretty right or close enough. Yep, see, I like that just fine. And you know, there's just not a lot to it, but it does a little bit of and it doesn't have to be, you know, it's not perfect. But again, this is my journal. And I like that. That's perfect. And when I go to put on a page, it's really going to stand out because it's going to be like that over the dark. Or I can flip this over, have it blend into the background and put it. But I won't have it like this because I love seeing that picture right there. That's one of my favorite scenes from the movie when he hauls her out of the water. Okay, so where was that one? The one large image I had ripped out already. Oh, there it is. I think on the end here, well, it'd have to be the back. I'm just going to glue this image on there. And maybe put something in the background to make it stand out. Let's see, what do we have here? I have this page. Maybe we can. And I'm just tearing. Oh, you know what? I actually like that side, I think, with the writing better. So let's do this. That up against the edge. Like that. See what. See, that just pops that off the page a little bit. I do want, I think, some kind of color along the bottom. I don't think I want the yellow. I think I want to try to find some. Let's see if I can find some pink in all my little tear pages over here. No, but I have this dark. That would work. I'm trying to peel up my corner here since it's still wet and I just did it. I can get away with that. Sometimes I'm not so lucky. And I'm just sort of going to go up to where that fold line is. Put a little bit more glue back on here. And I'm actually going to leave this hanging off the bottom because it really doesn't distract me much. It's got the pretty pink flower on the back. I could fold it up now. I think I'll leave it hanging off. And that doesn't really bother me. It almost looks like a lace piece at the bottom. So why not? Okay. And I'm only going to glue partially over on this because I know I'm going to have the overhang and I want to make sure that I don't glue it to my other book page, the other part of my book page. But I know that I can go back in and, you know, pull this up. Now I can pull back and go in and glue all the way up to the edge. Okay, so there's that. Now I need to do this page. And I think with this right here, we need to just sort of keep this somewhat plain. Maybe not a lot of, maybe a pink. There's my pink page I was looking for, guys. Yeah, how about let's glue this one square. And then maybe we can put like a little belly band on it where it can hold some small tags. That would be cute. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll find a little image we can use on there. Maybe the window. I like the one with her in the window. But with that big image next to it, they'd probably be more apt to put something else there besides an image. Okay, so let's see. What could we use? Let me look here and see what I have. I have some of the little flags. Let's use a little flag. I have the little text flags that came in the kit. So I'm snipping it out real fast. Hold on. Okay. Maybe put the little flag right there. Maybe a little bit over, closer to the edge though. I don't want it all the way over, but a little bit closer. There we go. Right like that. There we go. And then maybe some washi across the top. I actually think I'm going to leave that like that and leave it a little journaling spot. I think that's cute. And that way, when you fold it out, it doesn't really take away from, it still looks really good. So, yep. So that one's done. That's it. Let me find my corner rounder. I do want to round the two corners here on the very edge. You don't have to do that. I just sort of like it on the, there we go. So then we got the little rounded edge there. It sort of helps it fold into. So there's that one. And again, we're going to use this as a paper clip with this. I actually have an orange paper clip. It just happened to be the one that I grabbed. Let me see if I have a pink one here. Well, nope, I got a silver one. Hold on. I have a silver one. Okay, so let's see, we've got pockets there. Let's find some place that doesn't have anything like here. What's on this page? Okay, that's got that there. So let's put it right here, but that's on that page. So hold on, guys. Let me look. There's another flip. Let's get that there. Okay, so we're getting. This works. Let's put it here. Then we'll put our journaling card right like that. Slide our paper clip on, and that holds right in there. Then we've got our little flip there, and we can put our little tags and all that in there in a little while. So I have that one. Okay, let's put this back to the side. Let's do this second one. And I'm not going to explain so much this time. I'm going to fold, fold. And it's easier if you do all your folding at once than at different times, right like that. Okay. And then I'm going to start down here. A small triangle, or well, half of a triangle. In the center, I'm going to cut a whole triangle, a very narrow triangle. Then here, I'm going to cut the square out. I'm going to go ahead and cut that triangle off the edge there where I'm on the same side. And so once you've done a couple of these, you can get pretty fast at it. Okay, so let's use pink across the top of these pockets. So I'm just going to rip a piece out. And I'm going to drop some glue right along the top. About 1/4 of an inch or so. I'm going to go a little bit off there because I want to make sure that because I wanted to cut that end off because it had white on the end. Okay, so that's finished. So let's glue this pocket down. That pocket's down. Put a little glue under that end right there because if I caught it once, that means I'm going to catch it again. You can just write it down and take it to the bank. So I was sort of try to double check that because biggest way to see, that's not quite a big enough piece. So let's try another piece. And again, this has got the white end on it, so I'm going to put it a little bit off the edge. And when I put it up there, I just put it up to the edge. So if there's part that sticks up, I don't worry about that. Then I'm going to trim it. Put some glue down. We got the inside of that done. Okay, so that's done. Let's throw over here. I want to, because you know me, you gotta have that. I like that triangular shape. Okay, so I'm thinking about using the boot part right here. And this is, a lot of these are just like either extra backgrounds that I had or when I was running test prints. Okay, let's put a little pink at the top of there. And I'm going to leave it open so we can actually use it for a little place we can tuck stuff up. Again, if it hangs over the edge, I'm not going to worry too much. Put some glue down there like that. I'm gonna put something sort of down this side over here. Choose this. It's a little dark, but I think it'll be okay. Then maybe a pop of, you know what? I want to use this. Let me see how much of this is. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and glue that and cover my fold. And then I can go through and re-burnish my fold. And then let my window sort of wrap around the two edges. And let my window hang off the edge a little bit on the bottom. I think that's sort of cute. Okay, so let's trim it up here. And then again, I'm going to fold back where it was. Gotta make sure I've got it where the fold was, because sometimes a little short. There we go. And I'm actually going to leave this here because it has like the Anne of Green Gables on it and the number, and I sort of like that. And that'll just add sort of a little color over here, a pop of color, but at the same time. And I think to get rid of this straight edge here, I'm actually going to run a piece of washi right down it, which will sort of add like a Mod Podge of colors over there. And I'm just going to go ahead and flip that over the side. It's not really going to bother me on the inside there. There we go. And then I think on the out edge right here, I'm going to run some, I told you guys I'm trying to use up this washi. I'm going to run some washi on the edge of there just because I like that pop of color. And she does have the blue in her shirt. So there we go. Then this end we need to do here. Do I want to do pink off that? No, let's use text. I'll fold that little. There we go. And I'm just going to, oh no, you know what? I think I'm going to do it this way where it gets a little bit of the pink and it gets that green in it plus the text. That way it'll sort of decorate the next page a little bit. Go. And I'm just going to trim it up, and you know, these are just little odds and ends that are left over. So yeah, here we go. So we sort of have a Mod Podge of things, but when we go to put it in, this is going to be folded in. This will be folded like this. Fold that into there, and then this will be our little flap. So it'll be on a different page. So let's see where we can fit it. Actually, I might put, and we're gonna clip it in. So let's see, right here. Let me give this something to do on that page, and that sort of ties this in with that. That's not bad. And then I'm just going to clip that in there for right now, and then we'll come back and when we do our tags, we'll get all our little inserts and all of that in there. So that adds just a little pop of color on there. So that is our sort of hidden flip pockets for today. So I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you again for the next video. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and happy crafting.